Everyone, welcome to Lilybets Divinity Live. How's everybody doing? How's everybody doing? So here we are again. Thank you all for the love and support. Thank you for the donations. Thank you for the bookings and readings. And thank you for all of you who have been entering in the contest. All the information is below in the description box. So this is another manifestation tips and tricks video. And this is going to be about revision. I did another video about revision, but this is, revising Neville's way, okay? Neville Goddard's way. So I've been listening to a lot of Neville, and I love revision, and I love how he explains it. And revision, you can do it every day if you want. And you can do it for different things. If you want to specifically manifest something, and also to revise your day. So this is how he talks about it. And he explains if something went wrong in your day that you didn't like, you got the news that you didn't want, you got, some situation happened that you didn't want it to happen that way, you can revise that like if it never happened. And let me tell you, to me, revision is a big game changer, okay? Because I do a lot of revision. And one way he's saying, to revise things is at night before you go to bed. But one thing you should know when you're going to revise something is that you need to know what you want. You need to know if the day didn't go the way you wanted it to go. Let's say your SP told you he didn't want to be with you no more. Let's say you wanted a house or a car and the loan didn't go through or something like that. You have to really know what it is that you want, what it is that you desire. How did you really want that to go before you go into it? Because you don't want to be, flip-flopping. And you should be very specific of what it is that you want. Don't be afraid that that's too much of me, thinking of having it that way. No, it's not. It's what you want, because you're in control of this. So what he talks about is, at night, to take, before you go to sleep, to go deep into imagination. He speaks a lot about imagination and visualizing the day as you would have wanted. So let's say if it was your SP told you he didn't want to be with you anymore, you will go, when you're going to go to bed, a few minutes before you go into that deep sleep, start visualizing how it is that you wish that call would have went, that text would have went, and feel yourself into the situation, into the desire that you want. So move yourself in a different state, going into a different situation and visualizing it the way you want to visualize it, and feel, how would it feel if you did get that text the way you wanted it to get it? I want to be with you forever, boo-boo. Okay? I want to move. I want us to move in together. I want us to get married. Whatever it is, nothing is big. It's too big. There's no limit to what you want. You just have to put it into your imagination and visualize it. So he speaks about doing this, at night and going into it. And I feel whenever I listen to him and I hear him saying about, going into this, into a different state, into the wish fulfilled, being there, living in the end of it. I feel when you're doing it at night, it's a lot like meditating, and I've done this. I've done it during the day even. I don't feel that you have to just do it during the night. You can do it during the day. You can go into meditation and visualize something that just happened the way you wanted it to happen, and it also helps you not getting stuck and sucked into the 3D of what just happened. So, and another way also of revising things is journaling, rewriting the day as you wanted to see it. Game changer. And I'm telling you guys, do this for 21 days. Do it for 21 days. You want to do it into doing meditation during the day or early in the morning, visualizing certain things that happened the day before, whatever, you can also do that. You can, it doesn't have to be just at night. You do whatever works for you. But the way Neville explains it, this is the way he used to manifest, by going to bed, and when be a few minutes before he would go into his deep sleep, he would start visualizing what it would be like to have what he desired, whether the day was bad or whether it was something that he was trying to manifest. And he would think to himself, you know, if it was like a job that he wanted, or money that he wanted for something, whatever it was, he would say, you know, if these are things that you want, that's what you should do. You should see yourself as it already being here. How would people react to you if you already had it? How would you feel if you already had it? And this is how you start to use your imagination and visualize things. What would people tell you? With your SP be telling you, hey, boo-boo, let's set a date for me to move in. Let's set a date for us to go house shopping, okay, for our new home. You know, that house that you wanted. If you wanted a house or something, and let's say the deal didn't go through, envision yourself before you go to bed, you know, or during the day in meditation. Envision yourself in the exact type of house that you want. See yourself cooking in your kitchen. See yourself cooking big meals for your family, for, you know, for the holidays, if that's what your thing is, you know. See your big yard. See your dog running around in your big yard, you know. This is what he's saying about also living in the end of it when you're revising certain things. And another way he also said was journaling, you know, writing down the day as you want it, saying, oh, and I've done this over and over, and I've even manifested stuff for people. I did a video on that. So check out my other manifestation video, because I did this with journaling. Every night I would write down, oh, today was a great day. This is what happened. Regardless of what happened, even if horrible things happened during the day, I didn't get shit. I was not falling into the 3D. I was like, there's something on this. This is when I first started. I said, and I'm going to try this. And I tried it for someone. And that's what he talks about. He talks about journaling and writing the day exactly as you want it. That's why you need to know exactly what it is you want and how you want it, the day to really go, you know? And I think journaling is great, especially when you do it before you go to bed, you know, because that, while you're writing, I think writing is very powerful, because as you're writing, for me anyway, I start visualizing the things that I'm writing. So you're using your imagination. You're bringing your energy up. You're bringing your vibration up. You're going into a different level. You're going into a different state of, you know, of consciousness. You're there, and that's what he's talking about, you know. And that's why when you do it at night and you're visualizing it, you have to see it as you're there. What would it feel like? What would it be like? What would your SP say? What would that person say of that? You know, that car that you wanted and it didn't go through. Oh, congratulations. I'll make another video about that too, using the congratulations method. And so when you're journaling, you just write whichever way you want to write it. Today was a great day. This and this happened. Everything opposite. Everything exactly the way you want it to go. And you can read that every day if you want, you know. Or you can also journal like that every day. Have a little book that you put your stuff, you know, your journaling of every day of how you wanted the day to go. And I also feel that this is something that you can do the day before, of how you want your day to go for the next day. Okay, I've done that too. And writing, oh, today, you know, today's a great day. Just writing it out already before you write it at the end of the day. So this is something, depending on which way you want to go. If you want to do it the day before, you can also do it the day before. He doesn't speak of doing it the day before, but this is just something that I do. But I love journaling. So these are two things that you can do when you want to use revision. It has a lot to do with, you know, knowing what you want, you know, going into that state, moving into the state of what you want, living in the end of it. And living in the end of it is feeling and knowing, just losing yourself in it, to the point that to you is like it did happen, you know. That's why I think this is great to do when you're meditating, you know, because everything is quiet. You have on whatever you want to put on, music or whatever, certain music, soothing music, and you just start taking breaths and just seeing that house that you wanted. Walking in through the door. I've done this so many times and it's work, people. Okay, walking in through the door. What's the first thing you want? Open concept. Open concept. The living room is over here. The rosewood cabinets. The yard is so beautiful. You know, touching the rail as you're going up the steps into your massive master bedroom with that shower you always wanted. You know, or your SP coming to your home. You know, hey, take out the text that they send you that they didn't want to be with you and all this stuff. Take that out. No, your SP showing up with roses in their hand. You know, what do those roses smell like? You know, what do they smell like? What are the features of your SP? You know, what are they wearing? Yeah, yeah, the certain time that they came in the morning and surprised you, you know, or surprised you with you walk in your home and your SP is already there and they surprised you with a homemade dinner. This can go on and on. But as you're doing these things, you're going there, okay? And the more you do it, the more you are to the point that you already know this is going to happen. Whether it happens exactly the way you've been envisioning it or not, it's going to happen, okay? And there is no other choice but it to come to you in the physical because that is the law, okay? So, my friends, this is my revision video, the Neville way. Please comment below. Let me know if you've done revision, if you've done journaling. Has it worked for you? What success you've had with it? If you follow Neville Goddard, you know, and you've used his techniques and it's worked, comment below. And remember that when you're commenting, you're being entered into the giveaway over and over and over. And if you're interested in, you know, if you're new, subscribe, you'll be entered, and comment below and smash that like button, people. So much love to everyone, and as always, I salute the divinity within all of you. Bye now.